Hello and welcome to the Expanse. All right, so doesn't matter who we are. They know by this point, and they, there's a video title.
Okay.
So yeah, if anyone is wondering, there was a delay because I died, and then I came back to life just for this channel. Yep.
COVID.
Angie and I got COVID, and they proceeded to kill the both of us. Yep. All right. So last session, you guys finally made it to Tycho Station. So you are still on the run from every single government in the solar system.
Including the OPA?
Yes and no. They're in the newscast that you guys saw. They did talk to the Earth and Mars Task Force to bring you guys in. Was also reaching out to the OPA.
Yeah.
But you guys haven't heard anything past that. So like they might be everyone, but because the OPA has so many different factions, like some of them are probably like, yeah, it's great that we're all going to starve and die because the inners are going to starve and die too.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then a lot of them are like, yeah, but so are we, and that's a problem, things of that nature. So some are, some aren't. But what you do know is that as you guys entered Tycho Station and the airlock doors open, you were greeted with the sight of Fred Johnson and the one and only Paul Atreides, Big Daddy Paul.
The BDP.
The big PP.
The big PP.
Papa Paul.
All right, so you guys come into this airlock and you're greeted by Paul and Fred. And they're just kind of standing there looking at you expectantly. Just like,
What's nice for you, show up, Paul. We called.
man, it came out salty.
He's fucking hands in his backpack and just fucking is pissed.
Are you actually? It's you'll take it.
Answer when it's 4 a.m.
And so just to give kind of a description of all of this for you guys.
You up?
You have so both Fred Johnson and Paul are fairly short. Paul is maybe 5'6". He's a pretty unassuming kind of guy. You kind of look at him and you can see that he definitely hasn't slept in a while.
Oh no!
His hair is kind of messy, as more than a 5 o'clock shadow. He kind of has stubble. And you guys do remember the last time you saw him over the video screen, he was clean shaven, wearing nice clothes. His clothes are obviously a lot more kind of ratty now. And then you have Fred Johnson, who is wearing kind of nice clothes, well-trimmed hair, well-trimmed beard. He can't really have messy hair because it's so short, but that kind of thing. And so you just hand him the backpack. He's just going to take it and be like, I am so sorry. I never meant to leave you guys high and dry, but as soon as Ganymede exploded, a lot of things happened. For one, ADPR was called in for, what we do, the disaster prevention and relief, and we definitely had to live up to the R in the acronym. And not to mention that you guys, being ADPR employees, we immediately went under investigation. And they almost didn't let our relief teams go into Ganymede. So I've been navigating the political hellscape for the last several days. Weeks. How long has it been since Ganymede? A week?
I think you said it would take us
Yeah, it was a week.
More than a week.
Yeah. A little over.
I think about 9 days.
Since it actually happened.
Yeah, but so basically what Paul's saying is that it has been that entire time, he's just been busy. He kind of he rolls up his sleeve and he's like, you see all these track marks? That's from stim canisters of him literally injecting meth so that he can stay awake.
Our poor
I hear you, but I've been shot 7 times since Ganymede blew up and been called terrorist 5 more times than I'm ready for, you know? So,
Have you know, this wasn't in the contract. You're like, her eyes are gonna fucking twitch and corporate.
And there's nothing I can do about that now,
Just twitch out.
except we do have a lead on who framed you. But
I killed him.
With this thumb.
this conversation can wait.
You see that airlock?
Man, everyone is just so freaking just like scarred.
People.
I'm just pouring out on this guy.
We're like, you gonna wait for 8 days? Well, we've had it worse.
Let's add more stress to this already stressed out man.
You could definitely tell, like, every time you guys are like, this happened, like he's getting like more and more like sad.
He's like,
Like he's definitely not happy.
Aw.
And he's gonna say, this conversation can wait. Fred, I believe that you have some sort of quarters for them. He's gonna, Fred Johnson's gonna kind of nod and kind of motion to a camera, and like a PA is gonna come out and kind of like gesture for you guys to move.
Okay.
He's gonna say, all right, I'm gonna do the same thing as last time of attempting to bring forth Fred Johnson from
You did great.
my white ass. All right. I try, and it's bad. But he's gonna say, we'll work on editing your drive signature and your silhouette, so that they can't figure out that this is. And he's gonna kind of like take a look at a tablet and be like, I thought you guys had a different ship.
Yeah.
You
We
did.
earned it.
That's unfortunate. And Paul's gonna like look over and be like, what happened to the Swiss?
Yeah, it's the Gouda now.
the Swiss lived up to its name and it has multiple holes in it. So we're riding the Gouda.
Arguably more solid cheese with less holes.
Arguably.
Arguably.
He's gonna just kind of like,
We're still not all that Gouda, though.
what happened? So did the ship explode?
No.
No.
We abandoned it.
And he's gonna kind of like, so you're saying that someone else has the ship?
Yeah. It was
Okay,
better
then.
than killing more people.
Fair
It
enough.
was good.
Well, I mean, all that was left was those 3 soldiers on the other ship.
Yeah.
All that was left.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't.
Stay up late at night worrying about it.
Man. He's just gonna be like, okay.
So unhinged.
That's just so bad. Like, what the hell?
You're in a chair, you go,
We're gonna
Nation.
stick to the plan.
This one, you
Never
know,
gonna plan.
I
Never
looked at
gonna
the
plan.
I
plan
have
for
blood in my
2.5
eyes.
seconds,
Yep.
then went, oh, fuck him.
Got blood in your eyes and you just forget about the plan.
Well, Paul's just gonna kind of like stand there, just kind of like dumbfounded of like the vitriol that he just got from you guys. And the PA is just gonna kind of motion for you guys to follow her.
Okay. We'll follow her.
You guys can keep just being mad at Paul. It's
Keep walking
fine.
Walking out and be like, hey, don't forget that you're short. Stick with the plan.
That's it. Don't forget
The
the
short king at 5'6".
Well, I mean, to
Yeah.
Belters, Belters not having grown up in gravity, they are what like we would consider kind of like freakishly tall. Of like, you know, like a short one is probably 6'6". I mean, like they're legitimately tall. All that to say, Paul's just gonna kind of stand there, and with Fred, while the PA is gonna lead you away.
Is he not gonna follow us?
No.
Oh.
No, they're gonna stay there. And so the PA is just gonna kind of lead you through the station, and
With elevator music.
yes,
There's actually like a band that's just following us.
Yep.
They felt that bad.
the bard.
Yeah.
You guys get bardic inspiration from the jazz. No. You get to roll an extra d6. I'm just kidding. No.
How helpful that'd be.
It would be ridiculously good. Well, you see, so you get to roll an extra d6, but I'm adding 6 to every single target number.
Aw.
So, sorry, guys. Yep.
Oof.
Yep. No, I'm just kidding. So, she's going to lead you in the... And so how Tycho Station is kind of laid out is that it's spinning, and I kind of mentioned this last time, but I'll go over it again. So there's a hyperdense center with a big ring around it. And you guys are currently in that ring. And so you guys are basically walking on the outside. So from your guys' perspective, it looks like the entire station just curves up and away from you. If you guys have seen Interstellar, kind of like that, where you guys are walking in, you're in a ring. There are people walking on the ceiling because of mag boots and the fact that the gravity at Tycho Station is very, very, very light. It's there. You don't need mag boots to walk around, but because of just how it's laid out, the Coriolis difference isn't too bad. All that to say, there are people walking on the ceiling, and that's totally normal. But you guys aren't. You guys are walking on the floor, obviously.
Or are we on the ceiling?
That's an existential crisis for later.
I'm not going to. I rolled 4 to see the difference.
Oh no, man, you really are. You guys are just like unhinged. Like
Yeah.
you were. I was like, man, all this is really unhinged. No, it's all of you.
People, we need therapy.
So, all that to say, so you guys are going to. She's basically going to lead you to kind of a nondescript door, and she's going to kind of like press some buttons, and it'll lead you into basically a hotel suite
Okay.
where there's a common area with a bunch of individual bedrooms.
Nice.
Is there a coffee maker?
There is not.
Is there a bar?
No.
Axel becomes unhinged.
Coffee.
I signed up to ask questions and investigate, and here I am with guts, investigating the guts on my hands.
Did we not shower? Do we have? Oh gosh.
Shower on the ship.
You guys had a week.
Oh yeah.
You're probably
Definitely
showered. Yeah. Like, you guys were... Yeah, it took you guys a week to get from kind of where you were at to Tycho.
And Ruth's still with us.
Some coffee.
Yes, she is still with you. Paul didn't really seem to notice her
Yeah.
because I forgot.
That was all the plan.
Yep.
Because
I totally planned an interaction, just completely just blanked.
She's like a force ghost or something.
Yeah, basically she's just like hiding behind some of the taller ones and just kind of hoping that she'll just kind of slip. Yeah,
How many bedrooms are there?
there are 5.
And there's 7 of us? 6 of us?
There are 6 of you,
6 of us.
including Ruth.
Well, Steve, guess you're bunking up with a Ruth, huh?
No.
Yeah, I just like go into a room and close the door. Not
No,
happening.
Ruth's immediately just gonna beeline for her room and take one.
Makes sense. We just nose goes that.
You can have your own.
Did you write that?
It's my
I'd like to
feeling
just
sheet.
point out that I'd like to point out that Michael just pulled out a piece of paper and unfolded it, and there's just lines written on it.
I'm just trying to...
Does it have like labels on it?
Is this the-
Feelings sheet
Is
with
this
like
the Ruth paper?
This is the Ruth paper.
Probably passing
I'm just trying to figure out how to do my encounters right.
Okay.
How many Ruths were there?
5.
Okay.
5.
Oh, 5.
So weird.
So somebody has to bunk with somebody else.
Someone's gonna work with someone, and it ain't gonna be the captain.
Who wants to cuddle?
Or Ruth, apparently. You got it? You got the interaction?
I'm just gonna go to my own room.
That's the
Like
play.
there was a nose goes and it's
Play
more
for
of just
right
like
now.
a race.
I thought it was gonna be nose goes too. That's why I did an actual nose goes.
Did the PA leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they close the door behind them?
Yeah.
Can I try and open the door behind us?
Yeah.
Is it open?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're not prisoners.
Okay. I'll just chill. They didn't say anything before leaving, right?
Nope.
Said go to this room and
It's basically like the PA did not say anything.
Damn.
If our jumping just said go to this room, right?
He's in Jerusalem, know about it.
Hmm.
And Paul, you know.
Yeah, Paul and Fred Johnson they just kind of stayed there. And basically just said, we'll have this conversation another time. You guys need to rest.
Okay. I guess Aldous will take her room too.
Falling right behind you. That's
Oh
fine.
man.
That's fine.
You guys could totally leave the room. Like, that was...
Shouldn't we have already been rested? It's been a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are rested.
Okay, yeah. So like, we don't need to sleep or anything.
No,
I'm not gonna go for a room. I'm gonna go out of the room.
Okay.
I want to explore Tycho.
Does anyone want to go with them?
I
Or?
want to follow.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess.
It was just like, you like threw your bag down, like, this is my room. We're just...
Yeah, pretty much. That was like you get home from a vacation to like the hotel and you like immediately claim the spot.
Ruth is going to
Ready to
stay
go.
in her room. Just so you guys know.
I'll go explore.
Go explore all this.
I think I'm just gonna chill.
You're going to chill? Alright.
Why?
Someone's gonna stay with Ruth.
Is literally everyone going except me? Okay.
Yes.
Someone's gonna stay with Ruth.
You and
She's
Ruth.
not serious.
You can stay there. You can, I mean, like, you can sleep, you can tinker on stuff, you can do whatever the heck you want. You have free time.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, yeah.
You know, you can investigate
Do
Ruth.
them
I don't
first,
know.
'cause
Like,
I honestly forgot my stats for that and like the buffs.
Okay.
Do them first before
Alright.
I tinker.
So you guys come on onto the kind of the hallway, and there are a few people walking around. They all seem to be kind of like service technicians, and some of them are giving you slightly weird looks,
So,
but nothing like hostile per se, but just generally like maybe like a little bit of like lingering kind of like
those are
glances.
Like
Yeah,
curiosity.
yeah, more of like, do I recognize that person? You know, because it's not like you're wearing the same clothes that you were on the video. So, seeing as how they were different clothes. So,
Is there any clothes shops around?
so
Any like fancy salons type of thing?
you guys just, okay. Tycho Station is a shipbuilding station.
Yeah.
No. Short answer,
I said it out.
No.
That's wrong.
there
No.
are shops, there are services. You're not going to find a fancy salon. You might find a barber shop. You might find, clothing stores. Things of that nature for the workers and maybe if they have a family. But you're not going to find anything particularly fancy.
Axel's gonna look for a bar.
Oh yeah, you find one of those right next to the exit from like the main shipyards. Like it's just right there, so that they can
Nice.
stop by after work.
I'll follow.
Guess we're all going to the bar.
All right, what do you guys do?
Drink.
Go into the bar. And after get She's like, I can't
We're gonna
find
be that
coffee.
party.
Next day.
Bad encounter, drink. Bad encounter, drink.
Sounds like a cycle.
It's either caffeine or it's alcohol.
Yeah, there's no.
Shitty
All this is
alcohol,
just like
yes.
completely unfazed. You guys are all just like, you guys are just
So
sitting
you
here
go up to
crazy.
the bar, and all right, so you go up to the bar. What do you do?
Drink. Ask for alcohol. Of
The,
whatever.
the bartender, who's this like short, petite woman with like black hair in a ponytail, with just like a very hardened look on her, like short and petite, but like scary. It's just gonna be like,
Manager's bag.
like what type of alcohol?
Let's go. Whatever the hardest thing you got is, and like, I don't know how much money. I'm putting down money.
Okay.
I don't know how that works in this system.
We know how much things are, right?
Well,
Generally?
I don't know. So like, I think it's supposed to be like credits. So like, they're like almost coin-looking things.
Yeah.
That's how it looks in like one episode of the show, and in the books they never talk about it. In the show, it's only in like one episode. So I'm like, yeah, okay. So you slide these like plastic coins with like
Yeah.
holographic inside, and just say the hardest thing you have.
Yeah.
And she's gonna look at you and kind of look you up and down and say, sure you can handle that?
Why don't you give me something to find out?
Fair enough.
What's happening right now?
Roll intimidation?
What's that under?
Lovely communication, right?
Okay.
Is it strength? I don't know.
Does any of us know how to resuscitate people that are alcohol poisoned?
Does anyone have medical skills?
Yeah.
I do.
Ruth does.
Okay,
Good
okay.
then.
Ruth
Go
does,
hard.
but she's not there, so.
11. Not good rolls.
I watched Grey's Anatomy.
I watch Scrubs
That's a lot of rolling.
religiously.
I'm probably
Basically the same thing.
So, you rolled an 11.
Yeah, it's
She rolled exactly 11.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna say is she's not intimidated, but she's slightly like attracted to you now.
Oh, that was not the intention.
Intimidated, no, only because it's exactly the same. Like that's just the only reason.
That's how it works out.
Strange.
So it's either intimidation or attraction.
So yeah, so if you win, she's intimidated, and then if you lost, you'd be intimidated.
Yeah,
But since it's the exact amount, I'm like, all right, well, she's like kind of into it. All right, so
Considers this.
you're like, I'm not the seducer. But yeah, so it's
Time will come.
not gonna really affect anything, but she's just gonna kind of like smirk and grab this like from underneath the counter, this
fuck.
pull it out, and it's like a Costco size like plastic bottle with no label,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like black liquid inside.
Okay,
I mean, it's not like
Probably motor oil or something.
Yeah, it's some crazy shit.
Yeah. It's like not even alcohol.
No, it's probably like dishwasher fluid mixed with like motor oil.
she's gonna say, all right, do you want the whole? Are you paying for the whole bottle or just a shot?
Let's start with shot first.
Fair enough. And so she'll grab like the smallest shot glass you've ever seen. So like normal. So there's like the tall ones. There's like the normal ones, and this
Yeah.
one's like half that. I mean, it's like an espresso cup type of shot. I mean, like this thing is small, and she's gonna pour just like half an ounce into it, and just kind of like slide it forward gingerly, and it's just you can like smell it coming up, like almost like gasoline. That's not what it smells like, but how it like you can it like
Smell the fumes.
there's like fumes coming off of it, and it's just like I can only describe it so that obviously there's like acrid alcohol,
Yeah.
right, and then like a small scent of like blueberry,
Oh.
and that's it. Just like alcohol and then like tiny blueberry. Like they were like, we need to make this taste like something,
Yeah.
and so it's gonna be blueberry.
It's
Wow.
the tiniest drop of like.
Very artificial blueberry too. Like it's, but yeah, and it's just like
Nauseous
black.
in real life.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I drank that when I was 11. You'll be fine. I turned out.
The bartender's gonna look at you and pour another one and for you.
I'll take
Again with a smirk, like she's just having the time of her life. It's
Well,
like, all right.
drink up. It's really the classic, like, as you do shots method. Yeah, like, slam that shit. Like,
You're gonna do the double tap or
Yeah.
throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Just like,
Another.
another.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, is anyone else gonna? And then you wanted some, so she's gonna give a shot to you. Last
Here,
one.
that works.
It's okay.
And she's gonna be like, pretty boy, like a low voice.
Sure. Let's do this.
And she's gonna slide one to you too. Same thing. It's all the same shot. Everybody make a Constitution tolerance check.
Let's do it.
I actually don't.
I
know.
can use my
Yes. It's like,
for the first time in this whole campaign.
Is this like a social
It's a tolerance
thing? Can I
test.
have a...
I get a plus one to each drama die roll.
So you're too tall.
Oh, why am I using 4? Oh my god.
I want to use new dice. There we go.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Where did that go?
I have no clue.
Honestly,
Wow,
Oh, blue dice, yeah.
You roll high. I did not.
let's see.
Drama die
Is this
roll
a
too.
social
Okay, that's
correction?
not
Can I get stun points?
sure.
I only get one.
Oh, yeah,
Drinking
Or
encounter?
do you double this drama die? Just a drama die. Yeah, I get 1.
4.
I get 6.
I got a 15.
All right, yeah. So everyone, give me your numbers. So 15.
Yeah.
You're not doing this.
Can I do making an entrance now? I don't even know if I have enough, but can I?
Sure.
Okay. I want to see how much it is so I can figure out how many stunt points, but
16.
16.
is their initial
9,
attitude
16.
towards me higher?
How?
What do you mean?
Like one step higher. I don't know. That's what it says.
Oh, that's what making an entrance says. Yeah, you can do that.
I want to use it a second time after I do this first one.
Just in case you fail.
Oh, correct, because you can do it again.
I can do it again.
Yeah.
Is it forward?
Okay. 15.
Yeah.
You are now tipsy.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Hell yeah.
You are now drunk after one shot.
Bless.
I mean, like you took it and you're like, that's true. Ooh. Like, you're kind of like, starting to slur, where it's just like, I mean, this is strong
Like
stuff.
white girl wasted.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
I mean, not quite there yet. I'm not gonna say white girl wasted, but like you're beyond buzzed to the
Yeah.
point where I would start calling it, well, like buzzed, tipsy, and drunk.
Yeah, cool.
But you're slightly more than tipsy. What'd you get?
9.
Even with all your pluses and crap.
Yeah, it's just +2, and then I rolled 2 2s and a 3.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Well, you're also
But I got
Drunk.
making an entrance, so
yeah. So well, the thing is, so you have to make. Well, okay. All right. So you made an entrance. So you
my
you
first
take it.
action in an encounter.
That's fair.
That's what it says here.
So how do you make your entrance? I'll ask you the first time. You've taken your shot. This is you taking drinking the shot.
Hold it down. Like, don't throw up. Like, don't make a face. Just like
You're just gonna
like,
Stone Cold
yeah.
Steve Austin
yeah,
take it.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
The bartender is now slightly impressed with you because everyone else was like, just how I drink alcohol. I take a shot at, like, in real life, I'm like, tequila.
I think that's the only appropriate reaction you can have.
You said tequila, and my brain went straight to the song.
Tequila.
Ah.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da,
That's pretty much the song.
That's exactly what I thought. Carry on.
And then, what's the
Shit.
next thing you do?
So did I didn't pass it, did I? Because I got 9.
No, you're gonna be feeling it here in the next minute.
Because I dropped it, remember?
Try not to, or with make an entrance that, like, don't act drunk. I may be drunk, but I don't want to act drunk.
All
Are
right.
you gonna like do like the when you're drunk you don't act drunk thing? Like I'm fine.
Dude, I
That's what it is.
mastered that thing with my parents. Yeah, I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna summon your inner marching band member and be able to walk completely straight while drunk.
Broken.
All right, so you're completely fine. I mean, like
Wow,
you
that's
feel
very
it,
invented.
but like when you were like, I drank this when I was 11, like you did.
Tastes
Like,
like childhood.
You freaking.
Oh.
My dude.
Alright, guys, good luck. It's on her. I'm gonna go walk out.
I'm just going with you.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm going back to our room.
Back to your room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go steal someone's bedroom.
All right, fair enough. All right. So what are you guys gonna do?
So we're all drunk, right?
Yeah, except for
I'm tipsy.
You're tipsy and you two are drunk, but you're not acting drunk. You're like, I'm fine.
I'm
ask
done, but I'm
for
gonna
another
watch
shot.
them. I'll be the
Since it's not on me.
I'll be the half responsible
it is on
friend.
you.
So you'll be like,
The first
I'm not
round's on
paying for it.
Nah,
Gotcha.
first round's
You'll
on
be
me,
like when my
second round's
roommate,
on you.
Okay.
is the
That's
designated
fair.
driver, which means they only get tipsy.
There you go. That's not good.
Second round is on him.
That's really bad.
Yeah, I don't trust my roommates with being a designated driver. All right, so you're gonna take another shot. Is anyone else gonna take another shot?
I gotta hold up to this image that I've been putting out. I'm fine. Hit me with another one. I got
No. She's not.
All right.
She's good. She wanted to get drunk. She's
All right.
drunk.
So you take another one. Make
course.
another con save.
Oh my god, good luck.
We didn't have high rolls the first time.
Natural.
Jeez.
Man, I'm looking at a pretty high roll.
Yeah. So I have 7 stun points now.
Wow.
You have to. Wow.
And 16 plus
Caesar.
2 is 18.
So you. Sorry. You are like.
Actually,
All right. And you take it, and like the first one hit, and the second one you're like kind of wondering if this is the same thing, like if she didn't like switch bottles to like help you out.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as you could tell, it's the same stuff. But the second shot does not hit nearly as hard as the first.
So I'm only slightly more drunk. Than I
I'm
was.
gonna say that you're
Not
just the
even?
same level.
Okay. I'll slip her some of the credits, however much it is, and you may want to start advertising that more correctly. That's not very powerful stuff. And I'll walk away.
You walk away. Make a quick
Walk to the
perception
wall.
check, the three of you.
Walks into
Yeah, just make a
athletics or something.
no, make a dex.
Please.
Into the wall.
Right, because I'm
Oh my
not doing
God,
making an
oh my
entrance.
Make
right
a
now.
alright. Just make a tolerance check. A
Just the side of the door.
Jesus. Okay, this
You
guy's
two make
not-
perception.
Okay.
He's gonna be making his
This would
concert.
be the perfect natural player.
Oh my god, really?
You're at I would with disadvantage for all intents and purposes because you're drunk.
Good luck.
So when I roll again,
17.
take the lowest.
I think how I did how did I do advantage and
I
disadvantage?
can't remember.
I think you did just have him reroll.
Yeah, I think I just reroll all of them. 10. You were like, I'm fine, and then you go and you like knock over the stool that you were sitting on. You don't fall, but you knock the stool over, and so you have to bend down to pick it up, and that's very, very difficult. If you want to roll to see whether you can pick it up, you can.
I'll roll that. Is that Dex?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it just a straight dexterity roll with disadvantage because you're drunk.
So I just roll
What'd
that
you get?
twice.
11.
11.
So
So
12.
you guys are just kind of chilling, and you hear like a conversation starting to get like slightly heated
Ooh.
and get like a little bit louder, and you're hearing words like Ganymede and family.
Oh. Yikes.
So I rolled a 15 with disadvantage.
You do not hear anything.
Oh,
you're
I'm
just
vibing.
you're watching this one.
Yeah, I'm vibing.
Knock over a stool and bending down real slowly to pick it up.
And I rolled a 15
So you do
with
it.
disadvantage.
You do it. You're able to get it and pick it up, but it's like, I'm fine.
It's like getting your pep talks on the way down.
Oh yeah, that's how you know you're drunk, because you're like, I got this. Okay. And you pick it up, and it like kind of like magnetizes to the floor because
Yeah, my
space station.
I'm gonna start grabbing the two of them and just like slowly pushing them out of the bar. Like, it's time to go to bed. It's where we need to go. And then I'm gonna pay the bartender because I have the highest income score, I think. One of the highest.
She's gonna be like, I thought it was on her, but okay,
She's too drunk.
fair enough.
What's
Well-
your income?
She'll, +4. Oh.
Dude, she's an executive.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You're the only one with like a day job, but she is.
She
like,
can pay me back
Yeah, that's, yeah.
She could buy you.
I could buy, yeah.
when she's sober.
So as you guys walk out, you see this like burly dude with like OPA tattoos like all over him. Get up to block the door, and after a moment, you see a few more get up, kind of behind you. So there's like 3 people total.
Is there any bottles around?
Oh, plenty.
I'm gonna say to the
Well, there's a giant bottle that's still on the counter.
I'm gonna say to the first guy, excuse me, sir. You're blocking the door. We need to leave, so please? Well, that's the way.
He's just gonna stand there, arms crossed, and just kind of like, no. He's not gonna say no, but he's just gonna stand there and keep blocking the
Can I
doorway.
try again? Should I roll? I don't know.
Roll persuasion. for me.
Persuasion.
Is he
On
on
the
defense
previous
still?
one or what I'm gonna say next?
Well, we'll do the previous one.
Okay, so that's communication.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. 10. Would there be a chance I could get stunt points from this?
No.
Okay.
10. He's unfazed. You can try again, but before you do, you hear from behind you one of the other guys in kind of a much like higher pitched voice go, you know, we had family on Ganymede. And you're just gonna hear like knuckles cracking.
Gee.
I cracked my knuckles too soon ago.
It's for the effect.
I can't. There we go.
I'm too
He's
sober
doing
for
it.
this.
You're too sober for that. You gotta take another-
Take another shot.
I'll turn to the guy that just said that and be like, well, wouldn't you know that I have a family as well. They're not here right now. They're back on Titan. But, we're good now.
He's gonna go.
Okay.
Someone got spaced.
That's just and
I just want to go back to. Oh no.
and you're just sorry, the hiccups just made it for me. The one who's blocking the door is gonna say like, you don't get to go back to the hotel room. He's gonna also crack his knuckles menacingly.
Oh,
Like drunkenly text our group chat.
What do you do?
Oh, you do say something?
Huh?
You text the group chat. Is that what you say?
Fight in bar.
Oh,
All right,
Help,
you make
but
a
it's with
communication
it's with
check.
yeah, it's like all
No,
fucked up.
you need to make a communication
It's like
check.
hieroglyphics. Half of it's
Pretty
not,
much,
half of
like
it's not
how
even
I-
English.
Communication. It's just gonna be straight communication. Oh dang! You're able to type it out
Cells.
perfectly. What did you say?
Fight at bar.
That you got that exactly. Fight at bar and then help with a U. Like,
Yeah.
Help. Like E and U are nowhere near each other
Yeah,
on the
I know,
keyboard, but that's
somehow.
still.
and I got that message.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
And with that, we're gonna roll initiative.
How far is the hotel room from the bar?
Enough. I'm gonna say that if you full on sprinted, it would take you 2 rounds to get there.
Okay.
So,
But this is not a large station.
how are weapons stored on people? Like, is it a holster or is it like? Did I leave?
Did you?
I didn't leave mine.
I don't think I
They're
would.
just holstered on the belt.
Yeah. I mean, is that like common practice to walk around a space station
No.
open carrying?
It's not uncommon, but it's not particularly common either. Because like maybe on like series, but here this is a shipbuilding station. This isn't
We're gonna get in so much trouble from Paul.
this isn't like a huge OPA gangs place. This is a shipbuilding station. So like no, not here at least.
You can't always decide that.
I mean,
Yeah. Is
we're
there?
drunk.
I don't have the stats for like fists and things. Is that something we'd have to roll for? Or,
Yeah,
or
so
is it
unarmed-
down somewhere?
Just fighting.
Or it would just be fighting rolls.
Yeah, you're gonna here. Oh, I have it right here. Unarmed you're gonna roll 3d6 plus fighting melee, And then if you have a focus, and then it's going to be 1d3 plus your strength.
1d3. Okay. I'm gonna say I left my shotgun back, but I left my pistol on my hip.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
everybody.
Do you add dexterity to initiative in this, or is it just straight?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah. I can check. Like I would assume so, but
How far is he?
yes, because initiative is
Yeah.
its own focus.
Okay.
Did you make it out?
Well,
Did Silas make it out or no?
Yeah, you're not there. I mean, you got the text, so I'll say that you can
You'll
make
probably
it there
you'll
in the
probably
next round.
See me running.
Yeah.
Halfway back.
I don't think she can have her armor on.
Yep. So everyone, figure out what the heck you're wearing and whether or not you have a gun on you. I'll say that these guys don't have guns on them, or at least they didn't draw them. But everyone there is kind of drunk, so you can't exactly tell immediately whether or not they have a gun. But yeah. Right.
Turn into the drunken master.
Jeez. All right.
We're all drunk.
Okay, so everyone roll initiative. Add dexterity if you have initiative. Okay. Let me get out my pen, and we'll track the encounter. All right, Axel, what'd you get?
16.
Aldous,
14.
Iris.
8.
Oh.
She's drunk, what can I tell you?
You know that's fair.
She's probably out of her eyes
Logan.
closed.
16.
So
You gotta reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you two to re-roll. Silas.
18.
Oh my god.
I won't get there till.
Well, yeah, we
Full
were first in
round.
the second
Yeah.
round, yeah.
Yeah.
13 on the second.
13,
Second, doing math. 14.
14.
Damn.
And
8.
Nine.
Wait a second, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Does anyone
Oh wow, that worked out
these things?
perfectly. Okay. And the bad guy's got a 12.
Where's the minor actions? There we go.
All right. Let me pull up their stat block if I can find it. There we go. Okay. So immediately, Silas, you get this group text message that is, help. You know,
Fighting bar.
fighting bar hope.
Oh my god. She misspelled help. And I'll pick off like jogging back
Okay.
the way I was because I know where they were.
All right. So you'll reach them
Mhm.
next round.
Okay.
But I'm just going to say you're going to take full move on your turn, and that will get you to the bar on your next turn.
Okay.
All right, and that's going to shoot it on over to Logan. Logan, what do you do?
So how close am I to like tables or things or?
There's probably this is a pretty small bar. There's only about 3 or 4 tables plus the bar itself. And I'd say you are the 2 drunks. So there's 1 drunk at the door, and there's 2 drunks, and they're between you 3 and the tables.
Okay, so there's
Okay. If I can, I'd like to do a minor action ready, which would be I'd like to grab like a stool or a bottle or something nearby. Could I pick up could I grab the stool that I just picked up? Because I doubt I went that far away from it, right?
You guys began walking towards the door.
Is there a stool nearby me, or are we just in the middle of like this?
You're like in the middle of this.
like a walkway.
Yeah.
So there's nothing I can grab.
I mean, there's the people around you.
Iris.
Grab Iris. All right, that's a makeshift weapon. 1d6.
Like decent.
Okay.
You yeah, take an extra acid
Acid
damage.
damage.
I'll just, I don't know, I didn't back up. I guess I'll guard up for one of them to attack me, so however that works, bounce minute. Okay, yeah, so basically it's just holding my action in a sense, but I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to wait for them to attack me. I want to guard up.
All right, you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna guard up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that's gonna shoot on over to Axel. Axel, what do you do? You who've recently killed a man. What do you do?
He's gonna do something
plus
similar in terms of like
Yeah.
ready myself, guard up.
Guard up.
There's
Also,
defend
but
as a
like he's
major
gonna say
action.
like, look, I'm sorry about your family, but like, I'm about to shit myself. So if you don't like,
Maybe. All right, let's see if Axel just completely dissolve the situation. Roll persuasion.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
please. 6 plus 5. Wait. 14. Is it communication?
Yeah.
Wait. 19.
All right. I rolled a 6. And so you're gonna hear the bartender just go, I don't want to clean that shit up, Jared.
Jerry.
And the dude blocking the door is gonna just be like, fuck, and move. You just dissolve the combat. Oh my god.
Good soup.
Good soup, yeah.
It was either like, unless you want to get puked on or like, you know.
Oh, that was definitely the better option.
I'm so glad I helped.
I'm about to shit your
Dissolve.
pants, like.
I like that's combat, and I just get to write dissolve.
Nice.
I'll just continue to text. Never mind. Axel was his pants.
Yeah, and so Silas, you just run into here. I'm about to shit myself. You don't move, and that's it. And and you hear, I don't want to clean that shit, and the dude just moves out of the way.
That's so good.
I didn't think that would work.
I didn't think it would either.
We're like, yeah, this seems about right for our team. We ain't seducing or shitting, so.
We'll just walk back to the hotel.
That's just gonna be his MO. If he wants to get anything, it's I'm gonna shit myself.
Do that while we were at
When we were being held like in the guard.
Everyone
like, too bad.
roll perception seeing as you walk back. All this, I'm just gonna say, you were just like,
I started putting
You were
my
like-
stuff back.
you were like,
Yeah.
all right, better grab the gun. And then you
mind.
get a text back, never mind.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
See?
Man, you're just walking around with IBS all the time.
IBS in person.
Lactose intolerance is a real problem.
Well, luckily,
lactose.
milk isn't the thing that is readily available, so I think you're okay.
Except for on our ships.
Coffee, you know? The
That's fair.
creamer
That's
on
fair.
Going into withdrawals.
All right, everyone make a perception.
12.
Do I need to?
Well, no. That's everyone who's coming back.
Okay.
10.
Nope.
15.
Nope.
14.
Okay. So, none of you notice anything. All right. So,
It was
Shit.
stunt points.
I
I'm
don't
at
like
12
that.
right now.
I think they go away after the one round, so.
Oh, true.
yeah, it's only the one round, Chief. All right. So you guys make it back to your hotel room. It's not really a hotel room. Like it's probably like some sort of a group apartment. But you guys make it back safely. What do you guys do?
Go to the bathroom, man. Go. Just go.
I didn't need to. That's the trick.
Oh.
You want to tell yourself.
You never know.
Good trick, yeah.
Yeah.
I might do that.
Ruth's gonna bust out of the room with a pistol ready. I saw the text. What's going on?
Ruth, I need your room. I'm gonna shoot my pants.
There's a common bathroom.
You don't understand. I'm gonna shoot my pants.
Axel's just gonna whisper like,
There's
not
a
like that, dude.
common bathroom right there.
Oh, okay. I don't have to go anymore.
She's just gonna look at you confused.
It didn't work.
Wrong person. Wrong place.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in the bathroom.
Just to cover up the fact that you were lying. Nice.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
Iris is laying on the couch. That's it. Vibing.
Just vibing.
Just vibing. On her phone. Just scrolling through photos.
Just like, I killed a man.
I miss my cows.
Right, 'cause you're from Texas, right? Yep, the one state in the one remaining place on Earth where business executives still wear cowboy hats.
For sure.
There you go.
That, for some reason, she just doesn't. Well, she's not executive. Not yet.
Yeah,
So what time is it now?
I'm gonna say you guys were at the bar like a decent chunk of time. Like you didn't have the shots like exactly one after the other. I'll say it's like 6 p.m. Kind of like when
Early drunk.
I guess, yeah.
It's never too early.
Never too late.
It's as they say, 5 o'clock somewhere.
Do we have like a TV or display screen? Sorry.
Yes, there is a vid screen.
What were you gonna do?
I was just gonna go to my room and sleep.
Fair enough.
Axel's gonna turn on the news and just see what's going on. The happenings.
Okay, all this. What did you do this entire time?
Now that I got the Nevermind text, I pull all my stuff back out. And I,
Like doing the
and I
lighting.
work on.
I'll let you do your crafting roll. What was the DC and all that? What were all the stats for it?
8. Target number's 18, and I figured out all that stuff I added. Okay. And if I fail, I can reroll. As an expert maker, I get a plus. So is a 16, which does not make it because it's target number 18. So.
Yep. You can reroll.
I don't think that's better. Yeah, no, that's worse. So no
Oof.
progress today.
Sorry, Chief. But yeah, so you do, so you got your text and you're like, and then you're like, oh, okay.
Distracted me.
Get the wrench back out. I'm just like, all right. And you're like, man, every time I shoot this thing, I would blow my hand off.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
Love it.
Yeah.
Maybe I do the solution in the first game. They just got rid of the ring finger.
Yep, I am aware. I kind of lived Assassin's Creed for a while there back in high school, so I am well aware.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. Gee, thanks, Michael.
It's a good game. And Hayden.
Yeah, it was pretty. Anyway, so yeah, so you're like, I could cut off my finger, but like that seems really painful.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'd rather not do that. All right. So what do you guys do? Oh, you went on the vid screen, right?
Yeah.
So there's several soap operas going on.
We land on the
A few
old
different-
and Heartless. We land on the old and Heartless. Watch it for a minute.
Days of Our Lives is still going. They're on their 250th season.
It's the same guy from back.
It is the second longest running TV show of all time after Doctor Who.
That's
That
fair.
makes sense.
Which is also still going on. However, it is now not in sci-fi anymore. It's fantasy.
Because sci-fi is
Do we see any news
actually
things?
happening.
Any news things related to, like, I don't know.
So you flip back to the news and you see that there's some sort of kind of like androgynous newscaster who is like made for TV almost, like very like lots of makeup, very like professionally beautiful, if that makes sense, like the TV type thing.
Yeah.
And they're basically going on about how you have escaped custody and are at large. However, there is no confirmed whereabouts of where you guys are. They then go on to talk about how the Earth and Mars Task Force has reached out to various factions of the OPA and have received, and that The prognosis is good for several factions of the OPA joining in the manhunt for you guys. And there are some who believe that this may be the first step in unifying the solar system since the Revolutionary War between Earth and Mars. I can't remember what they call it in the in-universe, but yeah.
Oh, damn.
The Martian War for Independence, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
I always knew I was going to be famous.
It's like I always
Everything's going
wanted
according to plan.
Ruth was gonna kind of just be like, I wanted to be famous for botany.
Is she even being mentioned in any of this, or is it just us?
So,
It's like a whole-
like, as like a side thing, it's like they may have taken a hostage. Like, that's... and that's it.
That's the perfect platform. You were like, gonna be famous for being a hostage, and then you hit him with the biology. She's not even gonna say it right. It's not gonna be like biology.
Biology?
Like, I'll say biology.
You're gonna be like,
Very intentionally wrong.
well, I'm not a politician. I'm not going for a political office. But I was working on increasing crop yields and protein in wheat. That stuff makes you famous, right?
Well, the station just blew up, so they're gonna need more wheat or whatever.
You're right, we will need more wheat.
Pauses.
I've been saving something for you for a long time.
Oh no.
That sounds really creepy.
You call it this broken piece of wheat and be like,
God.
take this. You'll do great one day.
You're gonna take it and just be like, thank you.
I know.
Okay, well,
I know.
The thing's gotta be like 2 weeks old, right?
Yeah, it's like
all
crispy.
crusty.
Yeah, it's definitely like crispy, like it like almost breaks apart while you're handing it to her.
It's already been broken like twice when I tried to put it in my pocket the past 2 times.
Yeah.
I lost a full income for that.
Axel's gonna
Fucking piece of wheat.
Axel's gonna change the TV back to like one of the soap operas and get like real invested in it.
So it's just you're gonna flip it to the days of our lives, and it's it's something about like a belter is marrying an earther, but it turns out that belter is a Martian. And that earther is also a Martian, but they're raised by earthers, and one of them is cheating on the other, and one of them's died like 4 times in the last several seasons. Make a history check for me.
Okay.
History check. How about a second?
Oh my god.
Gotta remember who you know.
What's history on
That's the thing is like, have you seen this soap opera before?
15.
So you've definitely seen this soap opera before, and you're like, over the last 4 seasons, this is the 4th relationship, and all of the other 3 ended with someone dying. There's no reason to believe that this one won't either.
He's gonna like try hiding tears of like man, it always is so tragic. He's just like blinking rapidly, just like a
Yep.
show.
They still use like the same effects of like they'll just stare straight into a light source to get them to cry. Like somehow like the resolution is still like 720p, despite it being 200 years in the future. Like they could make it actually photoreal.
Yeah.
It's like they're at a point where like pixel sizes are like non-existent. It's like atomic pixels, and it's like this is still somehow like 720p. Like each transistor is a pixel. So like it looks as physically real as possible, and like it still just looks grainy and bad. All right, what do you do?
Just like fall asleep to the TV, like just keep watching.
Keep watching until
yeah.
you fall asleep. All right, just go into your room. Okay.
Yeah, just hang out. no one shows up, go to sleep.
Fair enough. Everyone make a Fortitude check.
Strength or willpower?
It's like Constitution? Or willpower?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I thought Fortitude was a thing. I'm supposed to know.
There's Constitution.
Let's just do a straight willpower self-discipline check.
Y'all get +2 on willpower because I have
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, that's
Go
pretty
against
good.
stun points from this.
No.
I'm gonna keep asking that because I always
11.
get doubles.
Next,
11.
Next campaign.
With the plus.
Guys will be like, "Do I get stun points in that?" I'm gonna be like, "This is D&D 5e." Excuse me.
14.
14,
You said plus 2.
11,
Yeah, everyone gets +2 to willpower
15.
tests.
15.
15, 10. Okay, so Silas and what did you get again?
14.
14,
Got an 11.
15, 11. Okay, so Silas and Logan. Based on your guys' backgrounds, the target number changed based for each person, and so you guys both wake up in the middle of the night haunted by your actions.
Ooh.
There you go.
Nice.
Please
Yep.
tell me my target number was like 5.
Yours was pretty low. You're like, yeah, 3,000 people died on Ganymede. Low, rookie numbers.
Stuff
You
it
pretty
out.
much said that a couple
Basically,
sessions
yeah.
ago, so.
Like you're fine. You're like, man, we killed those people in the airlock. That's rough way to go. But I'd rather die in that way than the explosion. You know, it's like
What'd you say? It was like 10 bullets, 18 kills?
something like that.
No, it's just for the meme.
It's like 18 bullets, 27 kills. Rats it back.
Yeah, don't get it.
Yep. You know, John Wick this, you know, take bullets from other magazines from other people and
Yeah,
load them
just
in.
put 'em in.
Yep. All right. So you guys both wake up. You're definitely kind of not having a good time with the whole watching people explode thing. But yeah.
Casual.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
sleep much then. But yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna probably toss and turn with that, but I'll eventually decide I can't get back to sleep, and I'm gonna wake up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna leave my room, and I'm going to go over to Ruth's door.
Oh, geez.
Oh no!
So I'd just like to point out, both Axel and Silas are chilling on the couch, like separately on the couch,
Separately.
both passed out, and the soap opera is still going. And they're talking about someone had a secret baby for the last several seasons.
Oh my god.
That's some tea there.
Yep,
I'm gonna knock.
it's a soap opera. I'm making it up as I go.
I mean, it's like 90% of soap
Ruth, you
opera,
up?
so I'm gonna knock on her door.
Oh, geez.
It is the meme. 4 a.m. you up.
My parents aren't home.
Dog, I mean.
Roll. Yeah, you'll. I was gonna make you roll strength.
Roll strength.
Why
She
not?
breaks down the door.
Wakes up everyone else.
The only way that you would break down the door is if you got a nat 18.
Do we hear this happening? Can we roll for
Yeah, everyone make a perception hearing check.
Hell yeah.
15.
that one out of the tray?
I want to get the perception thing.
Oh man, it was a lower roll.
10.
10,
17.
17,
16.
13.
16. You hear nothing. You wake up, and you three wake up, and you stay just dead asleep.
She's gonna come barreling out of the room with a gun, like,
You knock on Ruth's door, and like the two on the couch just like, and then Iris comes barreling out with a gun,
barely.
just like ready to go. She's still like half drunk because it hasn't worn off yet.
I assume I'm still after him too, right?
Yeah, you're still.
Like 10.
She was more drunk than you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she's worse, and you're still like tipsy. It's mostly worn off, but like, yeah. And funnily enough, Ruth doesn't wake up. She doesn't come open the door. I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3?
I just rolled 3.
But on perception. Okay.
3, 1.
Whoa, hold on, guys. You can go back to sleep.
What are
Sorry
you
to wake
doing?
you all up.
At Ruth's door.
That's not your door.
That's none of y'all business. This is
I don't know.
personal
man.
business. Y'all just go back to sleep. You never saw me.
As a person concerned for their fellow crewmates, what are you doing?
What do you want from me? I couldn't sleep, and now I'm here. I know that makes it.
That's so
I know that brings up a lot more questions now.
The next time you want to do the sneaky leak, be quiet.
A sneaky leak.
You could just message her on the phone.
Ruth's gonna open the door. What's that racket? She has like her hair in curlers. Like she's just like just completely just like out of it.
Look, I need to talk to you.
Oh jeez.
Can I come inside? Please.
She's gonna look at you. Gonna look at the rest of you and be like, fine. And she is gonna close the door so that you guys can get some privacy.
Before they close the door, I want to say, like, use protection.
Oh jeez.
You're going to bed.
Okay, quick disclaimer, I don't describe sex when I'm a DM, I'm just saying.
I really hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to take that.
That wasn't the intention.
No, I'm not even close to that.
That's funny.
Okay, so I'm in the room.
Yeah.
All right.
She's gonna sit on her bed and she's like definitely like annoyed. And she's like, what? Steve.
Okay, so you already know my name's not Steve.
Yeah, I'm aware. We've been traveling together for over a week, Logan.
Okay, so now we're on the common ground. Your name is Ruth. My name is Logan. Okay, I know it's a little early. And it's like 4 in the morning.
It's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, like you guys like went to bed and like fully slept. And like, yeah, so I'm gonna say it's like 2, 3 in the morning.
Wait, Will?
Yeah.
Can I say that, like, I turned down the TV volume and moved the couch a little closer?
Make a perception hearing check.
Put on the subtitles and just kind of like.
Damn it. 11.
You
Yeah,
can't hear through
okay.
the door.
That's okay. Just, like, be in the vicinity in case, like, yelling starts to happen.
Yes, you would hear yelling, but they're kind of talking in hushed tones right now. But, so you can't really, you could hear loud noises, but not quiet ones, like where they're at. Anyone else roll to see if they could hear?
I
She
rolled
went back to
low.
sleep.
You went back to
She
sleep.
went back to
I'll just stay to sleep. Okay.
Like I said, I know it's a little early, but I needed to talk to you. I know you're mad at me for very good reason. And I know I didn't do everything right. I did some things wrong.
No shit.
You know, we're all human. We all make mistakes.
You lied to me and somehow convinced me to get embroiled in a terrorist plot that I'm still not certain that you guys didn't do, by the way.
Like
I've had to kill someone. I actually don't know if Ruth killed anybody. I had to shoot somebody.
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
I've had to kill somebody because of you.
Well, it was my first time as well, so
I forgot.
we're on that same page.
How many people were added to this?
Huh?
I killed a what happened? How many people died last session? Did someone keep on?
Right, I forgot to update your kill count.
Because I killed a person.
You did. You killed one
I'm
person.
still the only person that just hasn't killed.
Yeah, Iris
We're doing the
definitely just
passive
hasn't. I think Ruth killed somebody last session because she came over and like headshotted somebody. Like she came in. I think she killed 2 people.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
God
Anyway,
damn.
I think I got one more.
Okay.
You killed someone based on your own choices. However,
Let's see.
I hope you know that
Yeah,
I'm
defending my life because of you.
Well, I hope you know that I'm also angry at you. So There's that.
How are you angry at me? Do we need to be rolling for this? I don't even know.
I don't know. That's fun.
No one's actually tried to convince anything of any, like, persuade anything yet or deceive anything yet. If you do, I need to know just for the roll. But
Yeah, okay.
okay.
I am mad at you because you slapped me twice. And I won't take flack like that. And for that reason, I will not apologize to you for this.
For dragging me into a literal war zone.
You had multiple chances to leave. However, the reason I've come tonight is to tell you that Ruth, baby, I still love you.
Is that on your Ruth sheet? your feeling sheet, sorry.
Yeah,
your
my
feeling
feeling
sheet.
Such a jerk.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll seduction.
Okay, seduction, okay.
Oh yeah.
That you might actually.
Oh no.
And this is where we leave the feeling sheet.
Oh no.
Oh boy, okay.
Oh.
What did you roll?
I rolled
Oh no.
She just can't resist.
somewhere in the ballpark of 16, I'm with.
She rolled somewhere in the Alright, I need to check her character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
4 tier.
it's actually 18.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
god.
I'm pulling it up. That's
I keep
Small
forgetting
babe
about that.
over
I need to start remembering that more.
Oh jeez.
But while he's looking at the character sheet, you guys can see the feeling sheet. I kid you not, I wrote down the questions that I was thinking what Logan would be going through. And then I rolled the dice. I rolled a d6, and 1 through 3s were yeses, 4 through 6s were nos.
I need to see that feeling sheet here in a minute.
It's
But
there.
okay, so she only gets
You know, I
what's
really appreciate
seduction?
this.
Actually, no. Hers is gonna be willpower. I'm gonna make this willpower, self-discipline. So she gets a +2 from you, right?
Yeah.
She's
Well,
framed.
Do you want to see it?
I definitely want to see it.
I get. Well, it's
not
because
right.
it's inspired. So when they're with me.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count then. All right, so you got a what?
18.
Well, her willpower, self-discipline came out to a whopping 6.
Wow.
She's melted.
God damn it.
This feeling
I need
sheet
to
is
see
so
this.
complex. Like,
I need to
I don't
see
know
it.
how you're gonna communicate all of that at the same
I already
time.
did.
I know.
That's why I'm passing it
Oh
around.
no.
I gave it to y'all so that way you could see what I did. And everything
Actually,
that's
that
on
would
that
be
sheet I've
dead
already said.
Good, yeah.
Does he want to make things right? No.
I actually really like this, man. Like, I like that you put like serious like effort into this. I mean, you know, it's like 4 lines, but like still like
Yeah,
four more lines than anybody else. Where are your guys' feeling sheets? Sorry, actually, this is
her
fucking funny.
feelings
Well,
out
I
to
figure
be
as
think
a
my character
dice
has
rolling
lost feelings.
RPG,
Yeah, I know, you're basically a sociopath.
decisions should be done by dice.
He doesn't
Oh,
have feelings.
jeez.
No.
That's freaking funny. Okay, well, she's like... what did you say again? I need the exact words.
Ruth,
Was it
baby,
just
I
Ruth,
still love
baby?
you.
Ruth, baby, I still love you is basically what I said.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
She's just
I made
gonna
a few
melt
words. Very
and
quick.
just leap on you, man. like just go nuts.
and all.
And yeah. So I'll leave it up to you whether or not you just want to leave it at the kiss or if you want to play this out. And by play it out, I mean like
Yeah, I know.
you know,
So do we-
it'll be fading to black with some rolls for comedic purposes only.
Screw it. We'll do the fade to black.
Screw it. Okay. All right. So normally I do this.
Screw it.
Normally
Yeah, screw it.
I do this in D&D, and I have a list that I use for D&D. However, this isn't D&D. There are different skills and different focuses.
Can I roll for
way wrong
perception
shit.
again?
Oh, you're gonna hear it.
We all roll for
Well,
perception.
we'll
prepared
see.
for this at all.
We'll see. I was
Jack of all
I was
trades.
not.
Yeah.
All right, there, buddy.
I was expecting her to totally just nuke my roll and then just be like, "You're a terrible human," and then
Oh
slap me.
man, that's so.
No, I rolled this.
And then Aldous kicks
Okay,
down the
that's
door and kills her. Because that's what he said. He said, "Slap her. If she slapped me one more time,
Alright.
I'm gonna
See,
kill her."
another one. Yeah, he added that.
All right. Step 1: make a perception touching check.
I don't think I'm prepared for this.
Oh, it's a 4.
Okay, 7.
I'm not gonna roll for it if I refuse.
That's
Yours
9.
got 2. Okay.
Lucas, you killed 4.
11.
11. All right.
Okay.
So
They tried to hurt you.
all I'm gonna say is that it's going well.
Oh, okay.
And now I want you to.
Okay.
All right.
It could be worse.
Now I want you to make. All right. So you've made a perception touching. There's no stunts in this. I want you to make a dexterity sleight of hand check. Notice I'm not describing what happens. I'm just making the rolls.
Thank you. 11.
11. You're doing good. You're doing good. You succeed.
Okay.
Do you have a brief stunt point? You can do good cop, bad cop.
That's Lucas right there.
There are no stunts in this. I'm not
Like
making
in
this.
background, feedback off. Through the door.
Be back up.
Roleplay for sure.
All right. We're then gonna go into.
Lucas bad form.
Oh jeez.
Get some risky business in the metal one.
All right. So make
And Mike
your
missed
sleight of hand check.
Save.
Make a communication investigation check.
Investigation.
Why did I take a drink with that one?
Okay. Darn, if only I could get stunt points.
I'm dying.
13.
It's gonna get better. All right. You know, you're rolling good. You know, all I'm gonna say is that you're not quiet. We're then gonna go
I have
into.
to make a perception check. Yeah.
Do I get woken up by
I then want you to make a strength climbing check.
A strength what?
Climbing.
Does all this get
Okay.
woken up by this?
Make a perception check for me.
Do they too?
You can hear it because you're out there. You can also hear it because you're out there.
11.
You're still dead asleep.
Great.
Luckily.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Do you want to make a perception check too? Can't believe this is happening. All right.
12.
I don't know why I'm using DRM free music. This video is getting demonetized anyway.
It's okay, YouTube can't
I
hear
mean,
the
I have
sexual
actually
tension.
seen worse on the
Yeah.
It's just a 9.
9, you're good.
She's great.
Yeah, you're
She's
just
probably
you're in a
cool,
drunk
but-
stupor. Like you're not asleep. You're out. You know. All right.
She
So
might
you
be
made it
sleeping.
your climbing check. What was it?
12. There you go.
Okay. Make a fighting grappling check.
Triples.
My personal favorite from D&D, I can't do here because it's not a thing. I think I'm just gonna do it anyway. Go ahead.
That would be 11.
11.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
You're solidly average. I want you to make.
A dude who's been a loner on a rock hopper off of Titan. Not bad.
Yeah. I want you to make a dexterity acrobatics check.
Okay. I like how John's slowly dying.
Sorry, Sean.
We're both dying.
Yeah.
This was acrobatics.
Yeah. I'm looking at your dice.
20.
Oh my god.
You're quite limber,
A limber belter. There we go.
and
Makes sense.
I then.
Checks out.
So this is what I normally do from D&D, but we're not gonna. We're gonna make a wisdom animal handling check.
That's not on here.
No wisdom
I
check.
know.
You
It's like
just a
willpower?
straight roll. then, or-
It's fine. All right, you did your acrobatics. Make a
I like this.
Constitution stamina check.
Wait, but what about the animal handler?
No, we won't do it. I wanted to, but you can't hear.
Okay.
There's
Constitution.
no animal handling in the
There's
Expanse.
no animals in space. Okay.
There are, but
Yeah, there are.
very
Very
What is
rare.
this? Sorry, I'm so distracted.
This is a Constitution
Okay.
stamina check.
14.
Wow.
Well, you were solidly there, and yeah,
Literally and figuratively?
yeah, and
I'm sorry.
we're just gonna
I just see John.
end that there. And congratulations, it was a successful encounter. You both
Yay.
survived.
And then we're
I
gonna
don't know that John did.
go do the fire.
And we're just gonna end it there. Make a
What's the last one?
one last one.
One last
Make
one.
a make another Constitution stamina check, and this one is gonna
Still
make
wrong.
like the big man jazz that's going. That's very cheerful.
Almost get beat up, Jazz.
Yep.
13.
13. You both
average.
sleep the night away. Congratulations.
Yay.
Yay. And with that, we're going to take a much needed break so that we can recoup from what just happened. And we're back. All right, so you had a successful night.
Yes,
Mhm.
very successful.
Not much sleeping involved. However,
I went to bed early, so I'm okay.
yeah, you know, I'll say that you don't get exhaustion for it. You might be physically fatigued, but like you're emotionally good now.
Okay.
If that makes
No more bad
sense.
dreams.
No.
Fewer bad dreams.
I mean, we gotta start checking the boxes somehow.
You know, now when you're screaming during the night, it's a good thing. I think I just
Oh!
I wanted to go come back in.
I thought it was over.
Came over, just walked out. Great.
Sorry, guys. there might be more sex jokes this session. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, morning rolls around, and yeah. So Iris and Aldous, you guys wake up. You know, come out. You know, Silas and Axel are sitting there, just kind of like, we just heard all of that. You know, they're kind of like sitting there, just like not having the best time.
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no.
No, what if we just agree to never talk about what we heard last night?
Good with that.
Okay,
Talk about what?
Nothing.
what? Go back to bed.
Okay.
Scoot over.
We're not talking about anything.
Am I out of the room?
No.
No, okay.
She's gonna like go to the shower and then immediately start weird like makeshift working out. You know, like trying to work out.
Oh, Iris is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a like resistance bands type station. You really can't do weights on this type of a station because the gravity's too low.
Yeah.
But so resistance bands tend to be the thing, and they're specially designed so that they're normally with resistance bands. If you've ever used them, the more they get stretched, the more resistance there is. These are designed so that the whole time they keep their resistance, which is ideal for keeping muscle mass in space. So, yeah, you can totally do that. As soon as you're out of the shower, Ruth is going to go take a shower. And she's going to kind of like head down, just like
Walk of shame.
You okay? What's going on?
nothing. And she's just going to go in.
Well,
And she's just going to leave her room And yeah, you're still in there.
Yeah. I guess I'll stagger out.
Of her room.
You are clothed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know, jumpsuit, bathroom. I don't know what you'd wear besides like a jumpsuit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they're.
So you're just wearing your normal jumpsuit.
Yeah.
The jumpsuit stays on.
We could just
I'm sorry.
like how did you unzip? Like it only goes down to like
All right.
belt level.
I think we're good. It was fade to black for a reason.
All right.
You know, I watched you accidentally fall asleep in there last night. You must have been too drunk to know.
Am I in the same room as this, or is the
Yeah.
wait station in a different room?
Oh, it's in the same room.
You're the
So you definitely see. Well, I'll ask: are you facing the wall or are you facing the room?
Oh, she's facing the room. There's no
So
way.
you totally see Ruth come out, go to the shower, and Logan stumble out a few minutes later.
So that's what.
Definitely like messy hair,
Talking about.
you know. Like if the jumpsuit was buttoned, it would be like buttoned up wrong, although it's a zipper. So
It's
fine.
like half broken.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Okay. What did you say?
So that's what the talk was about.
I said, well, you know, and he was drunk last night and went to the
Oh, yeah.
laundry room and fell asleep, you know?
It happens,
Accidents
yes.
happen,
Yeah.
you know? You just,
You were really drunk, so I don't blame
I
you.
don't. I guess it remains to be seen if it was an accident, but
Yeah. We'll see in the future. Yeah.
you had a good night.
Good. I'm glad you got some rest.
Yes, you know, after that long, complicated space battle and the whole prisoner breaking out thing, that took a lot out of me. So I needed a lot of good rest, and we're back now.
Some steam.
You got it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
gotta blow off some steam. Clear my head a little bit.
Lighten the weight off your shoulders.
You know, a good workout can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Get the endorphins.
Get the endorphins.
I feel very refreshed. I don't know if I recommend it for everyone, but you know, it worked for me.
You know, that's all that needs to be said. Are we just waiting for Fred Johnson to...
Yeah.
are you in the room too?
Yeah.
We're letting him do his thing.
Yeah, you know. Happens.
Yep. After like a few minutes, Ruth is gonna come out of the shower, you know, fully dressed, wet hair. She's just gonna like not make eye contact, and she's just gonna go back into her room.
Walk of shame
And,
part 2.
And by the way, I think my room is going to be open now, so if anyone wants it.
I thought you're making that steam.
I need to roll something.
Okay, do I need to?
No. Not on your life, Chief. They're just gonna hear that from her room.
I retract that statement. And then I'll go take a shower.
Yeah, good.
I like the couch anyway.
Well, I mean, Axel's room is open. There are 5 rooms. 2 of you stayed on the couch.
We're
Like,
TV buddies.
Yeah.
fair enough. So after Logan, you get out of the shower. You're gonna hear kind of like a beep. It's the equivalent of a doorbell, and you're gonna hear over a loudspeaker, "It's Paul. You let me in?"
I'll walk over the door and I crack it. Like look out a little bit, see if it's him.
It's Paul.
I'll open the door a little bit. Just him.
Just him.
I mean, unless Fred Johnson's there, in which case, yeah, but
He's not there.
just Paul.
Just Paul. So do you open the door for him, or
Yeah.
do you just crack it? He's gonna. May I come in?
Yeah.
He's gonna come in and kind of look around at all you guys. Where are you all at in the room? Like, just all chilling on the couch?
Here by the
I'm
shower.
probably just standing by the door.
Okay.
Still on the couch.
Yep, that works. Like.
Okay. So basically, there's like a few different there's like probably 2 like armchairs, one kind of like extended like 3 cushion normal couch, kind of like a small like table and a kitchen, and then next to the bathroom is the kind of like on the wall is the resistance bands gym area.
I guess I'll take one of the armchairs.
Okay. So armchair, couch.
I realize we've had plenty to drink, like, throughout this campaign, but we haven't eaten. I don't think. Was there any mention of eating?
I don't think
ever?
so. I just haven't worried about
We
it.
ate off
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go with
Shitty space
We
food.
definitely role played them eating
Yes.
every time. We just edited it out because it's mundane.
Yeah,
slow.
that's boring content. No
Yeah.
one wants to see
I meant like off camera as in like we didn't, like in the game. We didn't.
No, come on.
It was both. Both in game and out of game.
Yep. Depending on the day.
We'll just stand behind like one of the couches or something.
Okay. Ruth is gonna just like open the door and of her bedroom and just like lean against the door frame, and Paul's gonna like look at her and kind of like do a double take and be like, "Who are you?" She's just gonna like, I'm not gonna roleplay between two NPCs.
Well, she was one of our targets. You told us to investigate her.
Oh,
She's still under
Oh, God.
investigation.
she's still under investigation.
Yeah,
That's why
Logan
she's
spent the
here.
whole night investigating her.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to
Well, Logan, well, I did hire you for your dedication to the cause.
Only the best for you, Paul.
I mean,
Did she didn't know she was being investigated, right?
on the average.
She didn't.
Yeah, so Ruth is like,
That made it all.
what?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Ruth
she,
is
didn't,
like,
she didn't know.
I was being investigated.
Thoroughly, yeah.
And she like looks at Logan and it's like, investigated? And you neglected to tell me this?
We were getting to it. We have to start somewhere.
Physically?
Built on lies.
This whole thing is really.
I had to figure out some way.
Later.
Okay.
Paul's just gonna like look and just be like, he's just so confused.
Is he still disheveled?
The poor guy is just as disheveled. Like, you notice that he has like another like track on his arm, like the dude. It's not actual meth, but it's
Yeah,
basically like
weird.
the equivalent of like caffeine pills,
Yeah.
but like in like shot form, so that it like enters the bloodstream faster. I mean, the dude's running himself ragged. And he's just gonna say, I would like to come here to have a discussion with you guys. You guys, obviously what happened on Ganymede was, we know it's not your fault, but obviously the authorities believe it is. So I apologize for the lack of communication and what you guys have had to go through over the past week. He's just gonna open up and say, is there anything you'd like to say? Go nuts. If you need to yell, do it.
I killed 4 people. Under your name.
Under my
Actually,
name.
it was 6. 6 total.
Oh. Well, I've
You say
been
that in
informed-
game.
Yeah.
I've been informed I killed 6 people. In your name. Working for you.
It's a tragedy.
How long have we known each other, Paul?
Will,
To be fair, Caitlin just knows it's a long time.
is that a straight question? Like,
It's a rhetorical one.
it's a rhetorical one?
It's a rhetorical question.
Okay, well, Paul's just gonna be like, he's gonna like do the math in his head. I don't know if you want to interrupt him while he's doing that. Well,
Yeah.
he furiously
my
looks
life.
through his Discord. Half your life. Okay.
And you lead me into this? Not a phone call, couldn't get a hold of you. Half the solar system thinks we murdered people. We almost got fucked up in a bar. Literally and figuratively. And now you show up like a dad coming back from the store and fucking...
No, How long does
Went
it
out
take
for-
to get milk?
Went out for a gallon of milk and never came back.
You have every right to be angry, Iris. And you're right, I have failed you. The reason that I was unavailable was because I was being watched very closely by every legal entity known to man. If I had contacted you, I would have not only revealed your position, but would have implicated myself and you in the destruction of Ganymede. Over the last week, I have spent millions of credits to arrange for the fact that you guys would be able to come here and also keep you out of the limelight and me out of the limelight, because the only way that you're going to get out of this is with me. I'm sorry that you guys weren't able to contact me, but the alternative would have been far worse.
Well, what are we doing then?
You said you had a lead on who framed us?
I do. He's gonna take out his hand terminal and kind of like flick it, and the hollow projector in the room is gonna light up and show a kind of a scaled model of the solar system, and like a bunch of like orbits and like all this stuff. He's gonna say, "All right. Before I need to pull up my notes." I'm sorry. But like, I need to do this the actual way that I said I would. Before the attack happened, a message was sent to Ganymede, and the analysts in Fred Johnson's faction of the OPA, as well as some analysts at ADPR, believed that it was a trigger sent by whoever did bomb Ganymede. Said that it was the trigger message. The thing is, we were able to trace it back to a comm buoy, and he's gonna kind of like make some hand motions, and the model's gonna move around. It's gonna zoom way in to a comm buoy that basically, I'm gonna say, it looks kind of like a gray Eva from WALL-E. But with like a whole bunch of satellite dishes on it. But like that's the basic shape, is like the teardrop kind of thing with a whole bunch of satellite dishes, and it's made of steel, not white, whatever it's made out of. But yeah. What? You guys know what it looks like now. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Good description.
Now, it was completely encrypted. We can only see that it came from this comm buoy, and there's a possibility that we won't even be able to see where it came from there. If they only routed it through the one comm buoy, then at that buoy, if we're able to hack into it, we'll be able to see exactly where the message came from. If not, you might be pinged around the entire solar system while trying to track this signal. But it's the only lead we have. So, any questions?
Did you already have someone that can do this, or do you need one of us to take a shot?
Well, problem is, the authorities also know about this message. They don't know that you guys know, but they do know that there's a possibility this is where the trigger message itself came from. If I send my people to go look at it, it'll show implication that ADPR was involved in the bombing, and I can't have that. Funnily enough, the only people who aren't affiliated with anyone right now, and their ship is currently being retrofitted to be completely untraceable, is you.
Nice.
How far out is this conduit?
A few days at max burn. If you take it at a leisurely route, maybe a week.
know if the authorities are already there, or can we beat them there?
We've scanned the area. The problem is, if they're around there, they're going to be flying dark to hopefully keep you guys from knowing that they're there. And there's also a possibility of Martian stealth tech.
Can you have some better disguises for going around? Because this one doesn't know how to do disguises.
I think that can be arranged.
Thank you.
Although I highly doubt that anything of that nature is going to be needed.
I'd prefer to stay out of cameras or anything anyways, just in case.
Fair enough.
We got recognized in the bar, that was not fun. I had to tell them I was gonna shit myself.
I heard about that.
How?
The bartender.
Jesus.
Honestly, it was an ingenious way of de-escalating the situation.
Thank you. Tried my best.
I honestly had never even thought of that, and it was, very unorthodox, but honestly, I'm just glad that it didn't cause a scene, because there may be agents on Tycho who aren't truly loyal to Fred Johnson. After all, this is run by a corporation, not the OPA.
Fair enough.
What's it costing you to have him keep us on here?
Don't worry about it. Look, at the end of the day, you're my people. I handpicked you for this assignment, and this happened. While obviously I had, made business expenses and made a budget, and this kind of went over it, at the end of the day, you guys are my people, and I'm going to take care of you to the best of my ability. I always say, Dirt Squad Beta, Alpha in my heart and all that. And that's true, but at the end of the day, you guys are family to me. So I'm going to take care of you as best I can. Although I'm not always able to be in contact.
So I'm down to go to whatever buoy we have to. But do you know how whoever framed us got a video of us saying this? Seems like it would have come from you.
That we don't know. Sorry, what did you say after the video part?
Seems it would have had to come from someone from you. Sorry.
There is an internal investigation going on. It could have been anything. The problem is it's not like you guys said those things, obviously. We know that for sure. The problem is, with AI the way it is now, if they had enough just facial scans of you, they could make any expression they wanted. If they had enough voice lines, they could do that too.
But wouldn't the only company who has that be you?
There is an internal investigation going on, but nothing conclusive yet.
Could I have insight check Paul? I don't know what the equivalent of that is here in this game, but I want to insight check Paul when he was talking about like how much he cared about us and all that.
Yeah, it would be intuition, which is perception, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. Like when he was referring to how much he cared about us and all that.
Oh, for that part, okay.
Yeah. Well, and when he said that would have had to come from you, like that whole sense.
That's going to be several different roles.
Okay.
All right.
The first one.
So the care about part.
Yeah.
Okay.
12.
12? As far as you can tell, he's being completely honest.
Okay.
Like, he does care about you guys. But then what else want to roll for that one?
I know this is going to be a good roll for the next one, so I'm saving it. It's been charged.
It's been charged.
15?
15? Again, as far as you can tell, he's being completely honest. Okay, what was the next one?
If he said that nothing's been found so far.
Yeah.
Internal investigation.
Oh, internal investigation, nothing's been found so far.
But they are searching. I would like to check to see if they actually are searching.
Actually are searching.
I'll go
Yes.
for that.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better. I'm assuming this is no stuff.
Yeah. Okay, technically this would be a social encounter, and per our out of game out of off-camera conversation about stunts and social encounters. I think I'm gonna kind of see about reworking stunts in it because it's a little tough to, because it kind of forces you to do certain things based on the stunt. I'm kind of about doing stunt points for this, so I'm gonna say no stunt points for this, although there really should be if we were running it raw.
Okay.
But I don't like how social stunts work. So
I agree. It's 14.
14.
Oh, him first.
18.
18?
Nice.
Wow.
Plus 7.
18 plus 7?
No, I have a plus 7.
Oh, you've gotten 11. Okay. I was like,
45.
dang, Chief. So you can see that there is okay. Paul seems to be speaking truthfully that he believes at least that there's an internal investigation. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
From what
like
he knows.
like from what he knows,
Yeah.
there is an internal investigation going on.
So on that as well, like I wanted to see if I could do an intuition check and see if he knows, if he knows or has any ideas of who it might be, just judging by his mannerisms, I guess, of
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
He has suspicions.
Yeah,
Two.
yes, the suspicions as to who it might be.
Actually, I don't even think I need to roll for that because you're just guessing at his mannerisms. Okay. I'm just trying to think of if it should be an opposed roll or not. I'm gonna go with no.
I don't know, I was just trying to read.
Yeah, if you're just trying to
Yeah.
read
Straight body
him,
language.
yeah, I'm gonna say it's not an opposed roll in this case. It's just a target number.
17. But
Oh,
also,
dang.
I have intrigue, which is I can squeeze information from reluctant sources and.
You have to actually do
Okay,
that.
never mind. Yeah.
In reading his body language, you can see that he
Is he uncomfortable with talking about it?
he's definitely uncomfortable.
Okay.
In terms of, you're trying to see if he has suspicions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you think that he does.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm trying to kind of describe it where I'm not just giving away exactly what he's thinking, because you guys technically wouldn't know.
It's just
Yeah.
an intuition check, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's just like an intuition. You're like, it seems to me that he has suspicions of who he thinks it is.
Okay, fair enough.
There we go.
I just, I don't know if he's withholding information from us.
So when's our ship gonna be ready?
Well, luckily, you have some of the best shipbuilders in the solar system working on it. Tycho Station is one of the best, which is part of the reason why I asked you guys to come here. However, it's still going to be a few days. What they're doing is they're completely reworking your hull, and even with full shifts working, 24/7, it's still going to take a few days. They're going to rework your hull. They're going to rework your reactor. You're going to be running a little bit dirty, but that's going to allow you to fool anyone who's tracking you. You won't be running as efficiently, but we can just stock you up on fuel pellets. Won't be a problem.
So our ship will be all Gouda.
This is in character, by the way. That hurts.
You know what else hurt? Oh god, do it. Killing a man.
Anyway, I did have one question. If all we're doing is trying to track where this came from, then why do we have to go there?
Okay. The reason is, it's completely encrypted. We need someone to go to the comm buoy itself. Now, where you go from there, we can talk about then. It's going to really depend on where this thing came from. If it came from Mars, we can't exactly have you going to Mars. That's going to cause a whole slew of incidents. We're going to have to figure out where to go from there. However, if it came from an asteroid, some place like that, we can go from there. However, we have to have physical access to the comm buoy to be able to hack into it from there to be able to see where the message came from.
You're sure that it's impossible digitally?
You'll still be doing it digitally. The problem is with how comm buoys work, it's how comm buoys work with encrypted messages.
Oh, okay.
And they come in with one code. That gets completely reshuffled. The code gets reshuffled based on the comm buoy itself, and very, very sophisticated computer programs completely rewrite the code with a different encryption. They then send it from that comm buoy as if it is coming only from the comm buoy. It's as if you send a message to a friend, and then that friend sends it to you, or to whoever you initially meant it for.
Without telling.
But the person who eventually received the message only knows that it came from the second person.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that, but I'm assuming Aldous probably would have known of that.
Sure.
Okay.
That was all Paul explaining it. That wasn't.
Okay.
That was also. Never mind. But yeah, so.
We probably can't Google it then.
Not in this case, no.
It works almost every time.
Google is a powerful tool. But however, Googling where did the message come from isn't going to help you here.
I thought it might.
Once you're able to get the message, we can get into contact then. You'll be able to send a message via type beam straight to me. I'll be remaining here at Tycho. At that time, we can discuss what the next step is. Whether or not I will send you straight there, whether or not we'll reconvene to rediscuss plans, we'll go from there.
Okay.
When can we expect to, actually hear back from you again?
Well, now that we've been in personal contact, I understand why you're angry. I do. And all I can do is ask for forgiveness. But while it may have seemed like I abandoned you, I am your biggest supporter in this. Ask anyone.
No, that was just genuinely a question of if something goes wrong, when can we contact you again?
Pouring his heart out over here, and you're just like, nah, chief. I like that.
I appreciate the sentiment, but serious question, serious inquiries over.
You will be able to Alright. I will be staying on Tycho Station. You'll be able to contact me via type beam at any time.
Okay.
You guys know that type beams are virtually untraceable.
16.
On what? What were you inciting?
He's our biggest supporter.
Okay, I'm sorry, I completely.
Feels like that was a lot of sentences.
You are thoroughly convinced that I've rolled so high that you are thoroughly freaking convinced that he is your biggest supporter.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not telling you whether it was deception or persuasion or what. But I rolled a 3 6s, so
Caitlin's so suspicious.
that's fair. But Iris is not. She's like,
family friend, it's fine.
yeah,
Paul is forgiven.
like Uncle Paul.
Yeah, Uncle Paul. It's fine.
Papa Paul.
So maybe we should lay low for the next couple days.
We can't go
Yeah,
in.
maybe not get in bar fights.
From what I understand, you guys didn't get into a bar fight, thanks to Axel's quick thinking and quick stomach.
Yeah.
It's a normal bodily function. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yep.
There's no stopping that bar fight or not.
Fair enough. My sister is a
Okay.
oncologist, so I understand
Yeah.
completely.
Yes. Aunt Jill. The oncologist.
Aunt May.
Yeah, I always said it. Jill.
Well, I'll leave you to whatever you want to do. If you need anything, you'll be able to contact me via terminal, or really contact any of the station administration, and they'll be able to contact me fairly quickly. Fred Johnson might be coming in to discuss some sort of administration or if he needs anything from you, but I kind of doubt it.
Okay.
Anyway, you have a few days. Be careful walking around the station. I'd just as soon not have to deal with a local situation as well as an interplanetary one.
Do we have room service?
We have
To an extent, I have made arrangements with Fred over expenses. Anything you do will be out of my account. So, I ask that you don't abuse that. However, I can also understand that you're angry and probably want to lash out in some way. So, fair enough. He's just gonna walk out.
oh,
Disguises.
I'll get them.
Okay. Think.
Welcome.
Do they have Mubhub here?
Huh?
Do they have Mubhub here?
Mubhub. Nah, they have Grub Sub. The submarine comes. Alright, a few days. Do you guys want to do anything? Do you want to just keep working on your
Probably.
handgun?
Yeah, I'll do that when I have to go to the
I slapped
bathroom.
my knee under the table.
You looked way too happy.
Get it?
That's-
Handgun.
That's good.
Yep, thank you.
I appreciated it.
Yep.
It's like I just want to make my roll.
Yeah, I'm like,
You just want to sing.
yeah, I just want to do this so I can go to the bathroom.
It's 3 days, so
So close. 17, but I can reroll.
go ahead.
Even worse. Day 2. Okay, fail.
Man.
Okay, day
Jesus.
3.
Get new dice. Dice jail for all of them.
Natural 17. So 22.
Alright, you make it. What's the drama die?
Drama die is 6 plus 1, so 7, and I think that might actually be it. Yeah, 23 out of 30. 7 is exactly enough.
Alright, so the day before you leave,
Yep.
you finally solve the problem of shooting it blowing off your hands
Finally figured
by
out how to not shoot
creating
myself.
a recoil mechanism to where when you flick your wrist, the barrel will pop forward several inches, and the shooting of the gun will pop it back into the wrist slot. The entire muzzle flash, which would normally burn your hand, will be several inches. If you keep your hand back this way, will be several inches in front of your hand. You won't even need to worry about it. And the recoil of the gun itself will be absorbed by the moving barrel, meaning that you'll retain more accuracy for multiple shots.
Nice.
I mean, you only get one shot
Yeah.
before reloading, but
Yeah.
if you're able to improve it, it has a moving barrel, which is very, very useful. You're also able to attach a laser pointer to it so that you can use that to aim.
Nice.
Because I honestly can't imagine a different way to aim it.
Just freestyle.
I guess.
You just get that good.
We'll talk about stats after the session.
Okay.
All right, that's your 3 days. You can go use the bathroom.
You may go.
You may go. The bell does not dismiss you. I do.
So for all 3 days, Axel wants to sit on the couch and binge watch Tears of Our Life, and order wine for room service.
Hell yeah.
Every day, or just like, are you drinking the whole everything? All right.
Splitting a bottle with
me.
You guys All right. Okay, I'm gonna need you to make some tolerance checks.
Hell yeah.
It's not for drunkenness though. It's for the amount of bottles that you guys buy.
What's tolerance again?
Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Wait, tolerance is under
We're
what?
gonna have 4 naturally right here. It doesn't matter. what I have.
Constitution?
Yeah, constitution tolerance.
Okay.
She's a 6.
Oof.
15?
So basically, in the first day, you guys go through one bottle. Iris drinks like 1 glass and is like toasted the rest of the day.
That one day break.
The
of alcohol.
rest of the bottle is drank by Axel, who's just taking it.
Hey, exactly the same way I got tipsy the first time.
Yep. All right. Second day, second bottle.
In real life. Okay. Ooh. That's not good. 10.
It was. Yeah. 17.
All right. So the second day in your binge, you go through 3 bottles of wine and are both blasted by the end, but it still took you 3 bottles to get there.
Okay, but how are we reacting to Days of Our Life?
You guys are both ridiculously invested to where you're actually debating searching the archives for the original Days of Our Lives. And now, don't get me wrong, it has been unbroken for the last 200 years. But you guys are debating going back to the actual first episode. That I actually don't know when it came out, in the 20th century, and starting it from there.
Oh my god.
Do you think we called Paul? Would like get us the original ones?
You're not high.
I don't know why.
Are you high?
I don't know. I couldn't fucking do it.
Maybe you're smoking pot too. I don't know.
I mean, we could try.
Call us Paul.
Is there
Why
a...
couldn't they call us Paul for the original series?
Is there a, like, Amazon equivalent on... or eBay equivalent on...
I'm calling Paul.
So, wait, okay, so you're just trying to buy it.
Yeah.
So you go on to Amazon.com and
I'll waste my money, he said.
and you
Pain and suffering.
are able to find digitally on Amazon Optimus that which is it took him a second. They've gone several iterations past Prime and they're on Optimus now. And
Oh gosh.
it's still Amazon though. That's the thing. that was on purpose.
They
Jeff
sell
Bezos is
Allsparks.
still alive somehow. Yeah.
Huh?
Allsparks on there?
Oh yeah, that's their new reading thing.
Oh,
now-
Is instead of the
like
Kindle, it's the
great
Allspark.
grandson, and it's like J-Free Bezos.
Don't sue us, Michael Bay.
No, it's still Jeffrey Bezos. He's just immortal.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yep. He did the whole freezing his head thing,
Ah.
and eventually that worked.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys call Paul, and he's like, "What's up?"
Paul! Listen, Uncle Paul.
Are you
We've
drunk?
been watching, it doesn't matter.
Are you wine drunk?
Listen, what happened was we were watching Days of Our Lives. Great show. We need the original. Buy us the original. Like plops on a pillow, like FaceTiming.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
So that was just a hard no.
Okay,
Like a
so-
few hours later, there's like a ding on your Amazon Optimus account, and it's like, all 300 seasons of Days of Our Lives are now available for streaming.
We start from the beginning the next day. Or no, right then and there.
Right then and there.
This is what all this.
Maybe
this is why
Bobby
it took
will
me 3
get
days, because you have to hear this in the background.
You're like, that's how we...
All right, so that's what they do for all 3 days. Oh yeah,
Oh, we didn't get the...
Day
no,
3.
Day 3.
Make some tolerance rolls.
Oh my god.
10.
Well, I guess we can't go on this.
8.
8. You just honestly, you just pass out the 3rd day. You don't even remember it. You're like, you start to watch, and then all of a sudden you're on season 8, and then all of a sudden you're on season 10, and you're just going. And then what did you get?
10.
10. Same thing. Like they like you guys were like, yeah, let's get the original Days of Our Lives, and like remember none of it.
Well,
Okay, but can, like, Axel as like a, what was it, as a blackout drunk is very emotional over it.
we're bonding over Days of Our Lives. For sure.
It's just like, oh, it's so sad. Can you believe he cheated? She was pregnant
All in a coma.
on their wedding day.
He has a long lost brother.
He's also his dad.
So anyway, everyone else is listening to this. So Silas, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna have an incredibly awkward Rocky montage on the resistance bands while they do this.
All right. So the entire time that you guys are like drunkenly watching Days of Our Lives, you have Silas rocking it on the resistance band, grunting the entire time. It's like.
Background just does.
He has the Rocky theme like playing on speakers, like aimed directly at him.
Just
Na, 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 like just that little phrase on repeat.
I'm pretending to run upstairs. So.
There's like a little stairmaster that just runs on a little belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
All right. So, Logan.
I don't know how to talk any of this stuff. You're good. Honestly,
You don't have to top it.
I'm not trying to, but it's just like I don't have any ideas. So
Good, because you don't get a choice. So Ruth.
okay, I'm just gonna do stuff. That's fine.
So Ruth is going to so like as soon as Paul leaves, like
Okay.
like
On the first day.
grab your arm. Yeah, on the first day, like grab your arm, like bring you into the room, and just go. You were investigating me the whole time, and didn't think to mention that once.
Well, you know, it was a work thing, and you know what they say about keeping work stuff and home stuff separate. So, just kind of slipped my mind, you know, as it goes.
It slipped your mind.
Yes.
If we're gonna do whatever the fuck this is, we gotta be honest.
This is where you use the need to shit yourself.
I got
So this is all.
I'm back in 2 days.
This is completely audible, by the way.
Oh, can you hear it?
No, so Silas and like these two are like listening to this. Like,
Over the rock.
she's yelling.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I think Silas is definitely more jamming to the Rocky theme.
So it's
but
like
he's
muffled in the background. It's like, no, what the fuck?
How dare you?
Basically.
Makes me lift harder.
Yeah, it's like. It's like if I grunt loud enough, I will drown it out.
What the fuck?
I don't know. What did you just say? Sorry.
If we're gonna make this work, we gotta be honest.
Wait, real quick. So when that happens, can I yell over to Silas? Just that's when you use the shit yourself tactic. I don't know if they hear that through the door, but
Make a perception hearing.
Okay. Like less than 10.
You don't hear it, but Ruth totally does.
Does she react to it?
She's just gonna. Just no reaction. So she's not gonna dignify
she's
it.
too mad, too angry.
You know, you're right. I don't really know what's going on here either. I left the Rockhopper. I'm exploring the universe, and you're right. I do need to be more honest with you.
You better be. And I'm just gonna end it there because I really don't want to roleplay the rest of that conversation.
That's fine. I was like running out.
I was like,
It's like pull up.
let's just. It's like pull up out of the hell. All right. So let's just make some rolls of communication.
Okay.
Just straight communication, and we're just gonna kind of see where you guys are at the end of the 3 days. And if we
Okay.
both roll low enough, you guys might have broken up again over those 3 days.
Dang.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's dice roll. It is. I'm good.
Oh geez.
Oh. Okay.
Need to check her communication score. It's just straight communication.
You want me to tell you or wait?
Go ahead.
16.
16. Okay. She got a 9. So all I'm gonna say is she is just generally fairly angry with you
Understandably.
and is having difficulty expressing that.
As she's done in the past.
Yep. And you are very eloquent in your responses. And basically, I'll leave it up to Logan as to whether by the end of the 3 days, spending 3 days in very close proximity, if you guys are still together by the end of it. Oh, jeez.
Yes.
1 through 3.
1 through 3. I'm sticking to it. It was a 3. Yes.
All right. So by the end of it, you guys are still together. All right. So on day 3, you guys get a kind of just a call from Fred Johnson saying that your ship is ready. And so what do you guys do? What did you say? Sorry.
So we're still drunk.
Sorry. So yeah, at the end of day 3, it's basically like in the morning. You guys are gonna need to head out. So yeah.
You guys haven't showered in 3 days. Why don't you guys sober up?
By the way,
We're heading out in the morning.
give me a everyone give me a perception smelling check. Perception smelling.
Oh god.
All this together.
Ooh. Yikes.
12.
Stunt pose?
How'd that go?
11.
11.
14.
14.
16.
All of you can smell vividly Silas's armpits.
I don't know what you've been doing.
Doesn't matter where he is. Doesn't matter where you are in relation to him. You can smell it.
How do you not know what I've been doing? I've been here next to you this whole time.
Did you not see us? We were watching Days of Rose.
You do not interrupt the marathon.
You need a shower.
That's what I just said. I was gonna go shower.
Go
You guys sober up,
shower.
okay?
I think I just did.
Everything's working as intended, then.
All right, so I think we're gonna end it there. We're gonna resume next time with you guys getting underway towards the convoy. Thank you, and Happy New Year. Don't get COVID. I don't recommend
Stay
it.
safe.
So anyway, so long. Good night.